YouTube, I'm gonna show this land, for this is so very nice. Look like that. What? It is the... Oh my, what is this?